back again.
All day.
Welcome to Plastic Profiles. I'm AgentChuckles.
Steve, the writing dad.
And today we've got Destro.
Today,
Awesome.
Day.
He's a tough customer.
Today is the day. I've
Today's
been
the day.
waiting for this. Love Destro.
Did you have a Destro when you were a wee lad?
I
Yeah.
did. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
You had the silver head, or do you have a gold head? Or
I had both actually.
okay.
So I had both. When I first had was the silver head, and then I think the gold head came out later, and that was like almost like a special
Yeah.
one that came out or something
Yeah.
like that. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I gotta have that. So he upgraded.
He came with a little flying little vehicle thing.
Yes, but his
Called
whole
the spoiler.
bling, his whole head is bling. So
Yeah.
I do not like the guy.
So what we do here in Plastic Profiles is we look at a character's file card and break it down piece by piece, line by line, and then look at the corresponding action figure versus the modern interpretation and determine which of those two figures best is represented by that file card.
Battle it out.
Crush them. And then after that, we cast in a movie with a popular segment called Casting Call.
Oh my God, this is so popular. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Really. The fallout from Major Blood was just phenomenal.
Oh my gosh. I can't tell you how many times I get stopped in the street.
I know, I'm tired of talking about it, frankly. I'm tired of talking.
It's just crazy. Crazy.
So let's get into the old Destro boy here. So we've got three different versions we're looking at here.
All right.
From left to right, we've got the classic 1983 version. The center, we've got that's the Walmart retro version, and in the far right, we've got the standard classified release version.
All right.
So let's just start with this file card. Enemy weapons supplier, codename Destro. File name, unknown. Primary military specialty, weapons manufacturer. Secondary military specialty, terrorist. Birthplace, unknown. His birthplace, though, is sort of one of those things that it isn't really unknown. Like if in other media, it's pretty well thrown about. And I'm curious to see who you pick for your actor based on this, because mine was definitely influenced by where I know he's from.
Oh.
So I'm curious to see where yours is.
Mine wasn't at all.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
I just said, oh, I know who I would like to see play this guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Parsons from Big Bang Theory.
How did you know?
No. Yeah. He's going to do fun with flags.
Sheldon, fun with flags. All day. And
Destro is the
Johnny Galecki, whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
Leonard.
Destro is the faceless power behind Mars, military armaments research system, largest manufacturer of the state-of-the-art weaponry. To Destro, war is man's most natural state. The fittest survive, and the greatest technological advances are made. He maintains luxurious lifestyle around the world. Destro provides high-tech arms to any side able to meet his price and will incite war where it does not exist. He dons his silver battle mask, a family tradition, and enters battle himself, either with Cobra Command, Destro is their major weapons supplier, or against them, if it's better for business. Destro respects the G.I. Joe team for their combat skills and expertise, but abhors them for wasting such skills to maintain peace. He's totally dedicated to seeing them undermined, subverted, or destroyed. The slide number is in front. I can't read. But okay.
I like this dude, man. I like this dude a lot because it's not personal.
It's all about
the money. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Show him the Quan.
Show me the money.
And by the way, all these classic images from the 1983 Destro, the packaging and the figures and the file cards, all from 3D Joe's. And then so we'll go into this.
No, you can't just skip over that part. No, come on.
I'm going to keep you on your toes.
You're better than that.
So the baddest men alive laugh at my jokes. So I just picked, I picked some random mom and pop arms manufacturer, BAE Systems, uh, just because I thought we'd take a look and see what they do. Just what does an arms manufacturer do? A real life one.
Uh-huh.
So they're based in London, England, the
Oh,
largest defense contractor in Europe and the seventh largest in the world as of 2021. They specialize in the fields of aerospace, arms industry, and information security. The key products are civil and military aerospace, defense electronics, naval vessels, munitions, and land warfare systems. In revenue in 2022, they made 21.258 billion. Business is booming.
$1 billion.
Yeah. They
Trust me.
employees worldwide. It's almost like 93,000 employees worldwide. It's almost like an army. Provides maintenance, consultancy, and training, among other services. So they'll sell you the weapons, they'll keep them in shape for you, and then they'll teach you how to use them. In 2005, BAE acquired United Defense and planned to merge the company with its existing land systems business to form BAE Systems Land and Armaments. So, what is United Defense all about? United Defense's key products include several naval gun systems, as well as fighting vehicles like the M2, M3, M109, and M113 armored personnel carrier. Those are our vehicles. That's our deal there. So, kind of makes you think we're using products made overseas. Well, I mean, do we really make tanks here in the United States? No, but it's just fun to think about where they're coming from.
Right.
In 2007, BAE acquired Armored Holdings, which makes, among other things, the majority of the U.S. Army's MOLLE, the Modular Lightweight Load Carrying Equipment. So I think that's interesting. So they make the gear, the weapons, and now they're making your uniform parts too.
They got a monopoly over it.
Yeah. So BAE is big time.
Big time. Yeah.
Above all else.
We call them Bay.
They're my Bay.
Yeah. Oh, where did you get that nice gun? Oh, I got it from my Bay.
Yeah, my Bay.
This is a birthday gift from my Bay.
Yeah.
That's how we do.
And everything else that I own is in the closet to the left. So this is the 1983 Destro packaging. Destro, the enemy. We see his shining chrome silver head.
Yep.
We see the medallion. We see his collar. We see that cool Han Solo style gun. We see the armaments on his gauntlets there. And yeah, he's just awesome. On the back, we've got the cross cell and the file card.
Destro.
Called Destro. So here we have the breakdown. So he comes with a pistol, comes with a backpack, and inside the backpack there are some molded weapons in there, and it's pretty cool. He does have a pistol molded to his leg, and then you always got to count. Every kid used this. The wrist rockets.
Oh yeah, all day.
And the grenades. Like,
we used to get into little arguments because when you use the molded weapons that he had, especially the wrist rockets or whatever,
right?
Somebody else, like one of my friends, would be like, "No, you can't use that because it's not really a gun."
Right.
It's not really. None of it is really a gun, but we're kids, and kids can be dumb. You know what I mean?
It's painted. It's a gun,
dude. All right, relax. He has the weapon. I just blew you all the smithereens.
Yeah.
Don't get mad.
He's got two right there.
Yeah, two right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I used one as some sort of basically whatever Boba Fett used his for. I think I used that for.
Yeah. Nice.
I actually had an extra one, so when my straight arm Snake Eyes broke, I swapped an arm out. So Snake Eyes was rocking the missiles for a while.
Do bling?
Yeah.
Do the kids still use that word, bling? I don't know.
Of course. When they're talking about our casting call, they do.
Woo. Woo.
So here we've got the classified Destro box and art.
That is very cool.
The art was brought to us by Oliver Barrett. Well, he didn't really give it to us, but he made it.
Well,
Oliver Barrett
as a personal gift. Like, let's not sell that. Okay? Like, come on.
That's what my living room walls look like with that poster. The original print, the original painting.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah. Oliver Barrett, you can find him on Instagram at Oliver Barrett. He's made a lot of these classified box arts, particularly the newer ones that are coming out now as we're recording, Shipwreck and Copperhead and that sort, which we're not there yet. No. Especially not as
we're working in conjunction with the
not
art.
now in future now.
Yeah.
So that's the standard classified Destro. Here is his breakdown.
He looks angry.
So he's the man with the gold gun. He also has his Han Solo blaster. He comes with a briefcase, and inside that is cash, baby, straight cash.
That's right. Now, not too many keep still in the briefcase.
One thing to note when we're looking at this particular case and the differences with this one and the next one we're getting ready to look at are the paint differences. So the case has got the painted Cobra sigil on the outside. And on the inside, we've got the cash, and we've got some little screens in there that are painted. And so let's see what this Walmart Retro is all about.
Oh,
so here we go. We've got the Walmart Retro. So yeah, he's got some different things painted differently, and there's a comparison of the retro of the cases there. The retro is the case on the right. It's more Mars themed for the retro. So the classified one could be he's getting a payment from Cobra. The retro one could be he's taking a load of cash to the bank.
Yeah.
The local Wells Fargo to do a deposit in the lobby.
That's right.
I'd like to deposit these, please. I don't know. That was weird. So his pistol is black, and his Han Solo blaster is all black. The Cobra sigil on the outside is unpainted. They're basically the same figure, though. The gauntlets are blinging. So let's go back to this one. So this one's more of a dull metallic, whereas this one's not quite chrome like his head, but it's a little blingier.
He is. He stands out.
What about his boots? His boots are a little darker there, and they're a little lighter there. I think this one's supposed to be more reminiscent of the cartoons. He's also his face. He's got eyebrows and eyes in this one.
He changed the expression. He just looks. I don't know if I'm mad, but I'm seriously thinking about something right now. That's what his expression is.
Yeah.
The other guy looks mad.
Yeah.
See, look at that. That guy's just angry.
Yeah. So here we go. The Destro domination.
Get into that. Let me say this, right? So when I looked at the classic figure.
Okay.
So when you first see the classic figure, me in my mind trying to reminisce when I was a kid, I didn't realize how freaky the face looked as a kid. You thought it was the height of coolness when you had Destro.
Right.
And now looking at it now, he looks like a serial killer.
Right.
It does. Like he looks like that's the. If I saw a guy wearing a mask like that, I'm wary now. Like I'm like, what is that guy hiding? That looks freaky. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's just weird. It's crazy in a good way. But I just had to throw that out there because I was, just looking at it. I'm like, man, when I was a kid, it didn't look that freaky to me, man. Now,
right.
I can have nightmares looking into those soulless eyes. Like,
well, if you really want to enhance those nightmares, what do you think? What do you think is under that collar?
Under the collar?
Yeah, under his medallion. You think that's skin? Because that's supposed to be chest.
Oh my gosh! If that's
yeah.
Dude, what is happening?
Probably sleeping now.
Oh goodness!
Yeah, look at all the rest of them. They're all flesh colored.
Oh,
that one is just kind of yellowy because it never occurred to me that would be his chest.
No, I didn't. I thought he was wearing like a moisture wicking shirt underneath.
Yeah, it's Under Armour. Yeah,
I thought that was it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he has that big ruby right here. He's like, you know what? I'm making money.
Yeah, it's his pager.
Yes,
keeps it
right here, right there.
Oh, they need a batch of AK-47s.
Oh,
They
goodness.
texted 911.
What? I wear your whole house around my neck. I think I'm good.
So I think this is a tough one.
Yeah, I agree. This one is hard.
So who do you got? Who do you got?
Man, I'm gonna be straight up. As much as I like the more modern figures, I'm gonna go with the classic. Here's why. He is. I'm barring the flesh color chest. With the. I'm gonna forget about that part.
You'll never forget about that part.
No, I won't. It's in my dreams. It's locked into my retinas right now. The mask looks more like a mask. He doesn't have a facial expression. It's not a part of his face. If he's keeping his identity a secret, I like that. And basically, he's an arms dealer. So he's traveling light. Yes, he might have a gun or two on him. The cool stuff that he's going to show off, like, oh, you like this right here? Well, I tell you what, this can be yours for the low price of $2 billion. I like that. Even though we know that he's tough, that one right there, the classic figure for me, I like it better for what he is. The other ones feel like he had silver, just molded to his face and torch with him. That one looks more like a mask. He's keeping his identity a secret because he doesn't want you to know anything about him. He's the head of a multi-billion-dollar weapons company, that's selling all over the place. That's the mask. So I'm gonna go with the classic.
Right. Yeah, I've gone different ways in thinking about this because I was thinking, well, obviously it's got to be between the retro and the classified, and I thought, well, the retro I think really does it and it's really the briefcase. In my mind, it's the briefcase because why would he be carrying around a Cobra briefcase? He doesn't want y'all's logo all over that. This is all about him. But that got me thinking even further. Yeah, but that's not really that much different than the original figure, and I think you're onto something. I think the original Destro is the most Destro-y Destro.
Yes,
ever Destro.
I like that. The most Destro-y Destro that ever Destro. Say that 5 times fast.
No.
Just no. Shut down.
Denied. No. Yeah, the other two figures are definitely
cooler
figures. They're better figures. They're better articulated, painted, better all those things. But they don't have the awe and the mystique that this Destro has.
Yes.
We're not told in the file card because we're only go by file card. We're only told what we're given. We go with what we're given. Why exactly what the tradition is all about, but it's definitely a mask. It's not. He got some crazy color and painted on his face.
Yes.
It should look like a mask, and while they do, that immediately rules out the retro with the eyebrows painted on.
Yeah.
This means I'm mad at you. He
has to switch them. Wait a minute. Come back with a different one real quick. Like, I'm happy now. This is my happy.
I've got a happy eye with my mean eye. Hold on. There we go. Like Ryan Reynolds in the Deadpool costume. He's got to put on different eyepieces to. So yeah, I think original OG Destro, I think he wins. I think he dominates. But this is V1. There's going to be a V2 Destro coming out at some point. With more information to learn from his file card and new stuff to look at. So
yes, I like it.
So now is the time. Again, get those kids out of bed, pull them out.
Calm down, guys. It's coming.
What do we want to see? Get away from the backdrop.
Calm down. Goodness.
They're going to want to be awake for this little segment.
Nice.
We call.
Ready.
All right, casting call. So I'll go first this time.
Oh, okay.
Because I cheated a little bit. I cheated because of things that I know about this character that actually will be in the next file card, V2's file card. He is of Scottish descent.
Oh, he's
yeah.
Surprise! Oh my goodness!
So it's nothing they really that is mentioned in the file card at all. You probably get the idea he maybe is from Europe or something like that, but yeah, they don't really say in this file card. So I picked an actor. He's up and coming, I think.
Okay.
You might have seen him in a couple things. A guy called Sean Connery.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
And you can find him on Instagram at Connery.
What has he been in?
He's got a few acting credits.
Yeah. I heard the Bond flicks were okay.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah.
So that's who I picked for Destro.
I like it.
Yeah, I think he probably wouldn't want to wear that mask ever in a movie.
It's so hot.
Take my face, you bloody cur. But yeah, he would be my pick.
Okay, cool.
All right, you're up.
Now, I picked one main one, right? And then one that I was like, man, I would like to see him. I think he would make a very cool Destro.
Okay.
All right. So this is my main guy because I think he's awesome.
Okay.
And you know him, you love him. It is Idris Elba.
Oh, very interesting.
I like him. I always felt like this Destro was black, like he's
got the vibe. Yeah,
I mean, like he was this a black dude is gonna play this guy.
Well, I think a lot of that has to do with the voice actor from the cartoon because he has such a powerful voice, Arthur Burkhart. He's you want to see an interesting backstory. Look up Arthur Burkhart, and he's seen some things.
Oof.
And but his voice is so powerful and commands
resonating.
Cobra Commander. Like that's just
he means
it's like Cobra Commander's voice. It's become synonymous with that character. Like you see that and you hear it in your head. It's
all day.
Yeah. So go ahead. Sorry, I mean.
Hey, no, please. That was my main guy. Now, my second guy, and he's one of my favorites. And the main reason for this is because he has so much range, even though he had some tax problems right now. You know what I mean?
Talking about me?
Oh,
tax problems. Oh, tax problems. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So it is Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas, he did a movie where he was the.
Yes, he did. Lord of War.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I can
Bring
see
me the gun of Rambo.
That guy,
Yeah.
he could throw on the mask. Maybe he gets a little crazy when he gets out of it. You know what I mean? Like that's just a persona that he keeps. The mask is just a whole different character. Nicolas Cage, man. Nicolas Cage.
That's far out, man. Like I'd really love to be Destro, man. Yeah, I can see it.
Yes,
I can see it. I can definitely see it. Honestly, I love that. I love that.
Right?
His voice wouldn't be the same, but if you put him in the mask, you could do whatever you want with the
mask. Right, has a voice altering filter in it. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm telling you, that's it.
That's awesome. Have you seen that movie, the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent?
No, I haven't seen it.
You've got to see it.
Yeah, is that good?
You've got to see it. Yes, it's pretty great. I've heard Pig is great too, but I haven't seen that yet.
I saw it.
It's got Pedro Pascal in it, and he's awesome as well.
I love that guy, man.
Yeah. He's
the last Nick Cage movie I saw was Renfield, and he.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Did you see it?
No, I want to though.
All right, there's one part that's classic Nick Cage. I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just gonna say he's delivering like his little monologue, and then he's talking, and he goes, "Woo!" Like, you know what I'm saying? He lets it go, and you're like, "Yep,
Yeah.
there he is. There he is. Like, that's the guy. You know, that's the
Well,
guy."
Unbearable Weight's got some moments like that too. You sort of go through a who's who of all his roles
Really,
at different points through the movie,
he's
and
great. I don't care.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
great. I love him.
he's a lot of fun. Yeah, he's a
Yes,
lot
he
of fun.
is. He's like that guy that you do want to invite him, or at least be around a dinner, and just let him go. You know,
Yeah,
and just witness like what's going
yeah,
to happen. Like, you could see it's gonna be you're gonna have a good time.
yeah.
You know, but then you get disappointed if he's mellow Nick Cage, like if he's city of
Yeah.
you know,
Bring him a drink. Bring him a drink.
quickly, like.
Liquor him up. So anyway, I was doing Tim Burton's Superman, and I was like, "Whoa!" You know, like, yeah, he's back, baby.
Yes, that's him.
All right. Well,
Yes,
I will
that's
concede
me.
Sean Connery so that Nicolas Cage can be Destro. I will surrender. I will pull back, retract that pick, so that
Right.
I really want to see Nicolas Cage as Destro.
Right?
More
Yes.
than I've ever wanted anything in my life, I think.
I'm telling you, man. You know how hard it is every time we do this for me, for whatever character it is, for me not to pick Nick Cage. You know what I'm saying?
Snake Eyes.
Yeah. All day. Like,
I didn't even know I needed that, but now I do. Nick Cage is every Joe.
everybody.
Everybody is Nick Cage. Oh, that'd be something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you're thinking about it. I see the wheels turning. You're like, man, that's pretty cool. You know.
Well, I think conversely, there has to be one girl to play all the females. So I'm trying to figure who that would be.
Yeah, maybe.
Carla Gugino. She could play all the. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
All right, hold on. Let's see. How do I do this? We're going to go to my Chrome tab. I'm going to share that. This is a spoiler alert. This is what I'm working on right now.
Oh, Cobra Officer.
I don't know how to spell her name. Gino Gu Carla Gu. Ah, there she is. There's a picture that actually looks like her. Her. Can you see that?
No.
Oh, you're still on that? Oh man. Okay, hold on. Let me let me remove that.
All right.
And then I need to share a screen. I didn't realize I've never done this before, so I didn't realize how to do that. Now I know how to do it. Share screen.
Not as easy as it looks.
It is not. There we go. Her.
Oh, yeah.
She's been in everything. Like,
wow.
She actually had a Netflix series where she was like a unstoppable killer or whatever. I don't remember.
I'm just going to say this right now. She's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah. But she could be Lady J. She could be a Baroness in a pinch. She could be. You know, I'm not saying she'd be the best version of all of them, but if we're casting Nicolas Cage as every part, then why not her as every other female?
Do it. She can do it. I believe in it. I do.
Awesome.
I believe in it.
Well, that was it for Plastic Profiles, the Destro V1 edition.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed what we produced today. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe.
Oh gosh, wrong way. There we go. See, I had it before, and then I get all turned around in my mind. You know, things are crazy. You know, so there it is. There it is.
And if you enjoy our musings and our ramblings, we have social medias, and you can find those things in the description right there.
Again,
learn more about us and see the things that we do on a daily basis.
There it is. I got the point right. I got the angle right. Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Blink.
There it is.
And I don't know what that was.
It's all right. Let's work with it.
Yeah. So that's it. So thank you for watching, and come back next time. I think we got 2 new Joes for the next month. Gung Ho and Torpedo will be the next 2. Yep. So we got our first Marine.
Yeah.
And our first Navy person. I don't. They're not sailor. They're not soldiers. Navy sailor. Our first sailor.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. Maybe. So cool. All right. We'll see you all then. Thanks for watching. Yo, Joe, everybody.
Yo.